So now I'm going to show you how to make a Tarte Tatin on the Force. What I've got here is apples that are peeled, sliced in half, cored, and then poached in a caramel scented broth with some cardamom. And it's important to poach the apples first with water that has sugar in it, because it changes the density of the water and it means the apples then start to firm up. They still have moisture in them, but they're firmed up. If I just cook them in water, they would all fall apart. And in here I've made a caramel, butter, salt, sugar. I've done that on the Force. And now I'm going to place the apples into the pan. Sometimes in life, there's many things that come from mistakes. And apparently this comes over two sisters called the Tatin sisters in the Loire Valley in France. And they had a little cafe and they were making apple tart, but they forgot to put the pastry down as you normally do on a tart first. They put the apples in first, then thought, oh God. So they whacked the pastry on top, cooked it, and then turned it upside down. And that was how Tarte Tatin was born. Put these in. Now for the pastry, just going to crimp the edges over, more so on the corners, just so this becomes rounder, less rectangular. But also, this will give a nice raised crust. And the apples are going to release some of the moisture they still have in them into the caramel sauce. So you're going to get this beautiful kind of semi-runny caramel sauce, and this raised edges will keep the sauce in with the apples. Right. Just go around the edge, just push down, and you take the pastry and just tuck it under the apples. Right, so now that's ready. It's going into the Force. I've put a pizza stone on there because that'll generate more heat, which will help the pastry on the top to cook. Okay, so it's been in here for around about half an hour. That looks beautiful to me. So what I'm going to do now, this is when it all goes pear-shaped, or rather apple-shaped, is turn it out. Fantastic. And then just finish off with a dusting of cardamom and some cinnamon. So there it is, my Force-cooked Tarte Tatin, and I'm serving it with a smoked milk ice cream.